Hello, folks. This is MLS Matchday 20 prediction video. Of course, Matchday 20 will happen tomorrow. So we got some games, of course, um, on Wednesday, and then on Thursday I will do an update video, and then on Friday expect a prediction video of Matchday 21. So let's get this. Let's get to it. Montreal taking on Cincinnati at 7:30 p.m. Eastern game. Cincinnati coming off a big win against New England, while for Montreal a huge win against Houston. Um, Impressive win for Montreal, by the way. But this game's going to go to Cincinnati. I'm going to go Cincinnati when they get 2-0. Toronto taking on New York City Red Bulls at 7:30 p.m. Eastern game. New York Red Bulls trying to get through a season that is not going where they are, but they're trying to get to that top 10 position. While for Toronto, some of their Canadian players are still in the Canadian national team, trying to get the Gold Cup, of course. Um, but being played in Toronto, it is going to be a good atmosphere, but I'm going to go with New York Red Bulls with a 2-1 win. New England taking on Nashville at 7:30 p.m. Eastern game. Very fascinating match between these two. Of course, I mentioned New England falling to Cincinnati. They're gonna go. They're gonna welcome Nashville, who is on a hot streak. They are in third place in the Eastern Conference of the MLS. Should be a fun one. Give me a 2-2 draw. Columbus taking on Atlanta at 7:30 p.m. Eastern game. Columbus coming off a huge 2-1 win against Vancouver just 2 weeks ago. A massive win for them. But they will take on Atlanta, who are trying to get a win streak going. But this is being playing Columbus. And again, after big wins, there are some big upsets. Give me Atlanta 2-1 against Columbus. Dallas take on San Jose at 8:30 p.m. Eastern game. Two teams in the West will look to climb up to the standings, of course, in the West. For Dallas, again, trying to get to that top 10. While for San Jose, they're trying to get through their groups, of course, with their new head coach. Give me a draw, 1-1 draw. Minnesota taking on Houston at 8:30 p.m. Eastern game. Houston coming off a tough loss against Montreal. But they got to get to Minnesota. Take on the Minnesota United team. Should be a real good one, but I'm going to go Minnesota 2-0 win. St. Louis taking on Orlando at 8:30 p.m. Eastern game. St. Louis coming off a draw to LA Galaxy. Now they welcome Orlando, a team that is trying to, like New York Red Bulls, try to get to that top 5, top 6 in the playoffs. Give me Orlando winning it 3-1. Kansas City taking on Charlotte at 8:30 p.m. Eastern game. Kansas City looking to have their season up going, but they welcome Charlotte, a team that needs a win mostly, of course, coming off a loss to Philadelphia. Give me Charlotte in a 2-1 win against Kansas City. Chicago taking on Philadelphia at 8:30 p.m. Eastern game. Philadelphia coming off a win against Charlotte. Now they got to go to the Windy City and take on the Chicago Fire in this one. Give me Philadelphia winning it 2-0. Colorado taking on LA Galaxy at 9:30 p.m. Eastern game. The Galaxy coming off a draw to St. Louis, but still undefeated, of course. If you remember, they beat Real Salt Lake and then they are draw. So still a undefeated streak so far. But they have to head to the to Mile High in Denver, where they go see the Colorado Rapids. And this should be a real interesting game for LA Galaxy because they want to badly want to win this game mostly. But being playing Colorado, I think Colorado pulls it off 2-1 win. Finally, our big game of the week, big game tomorrow, Vancouver versus San Diego at 10:30 p.m. Eastern game. And if you're in the West Coast, like San Diego, it'll be the on 7:30 p.m. game. So this should be a huge one. Minnesota's in second place. Actually, San Diego's in second place, and Vancouver is in first place. So break it down. San Diego are trying to get back on the first place in the West after seeing Vancouver falling to Columbus 2 weeks ago. But again, the problem is some of the Canadian players who are in that Vancouver team or on these MLS clubs are going to be in the national team because yes, they're all going to be focusing on the Gold Cup. So does this mean San Diego can win this game in Vancouver? I think this should be San Diego on the road in BC Palace in Vancouver. Give me a 2-1 win, San Diego win. And folks, enjoy Match Day 20 on a Wednesday night. Hello there. If you have not seen my other sports news, go check them out on my channel. Of course, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell for more sports news.